Welcome to another episode of the Hit and Run Podcast.
A show where three hitters and runners break down popular
and sometimes unpopular
sports from around the world and break them down into terms that even us simple dudes can understand.
Look, I'm Big Daddy Finale John. I'm here with my co-host Tyler,
aka the Big Piece,
and my other very handsome co-host Mike,
aka Lumberjack Samurai.
How we feeling, boys?
Closure. Feel a little sad. A little sad.
Feeling good. Feeling ready is what I'll say. I will say feeling ready.
Well,
season one has been a fantastical ride, and season 2 is going to be even
Wonderful,
more
would you say?
fantastic. It's a good callback
fair.
right there.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, before we get into this week's wonderful sport, let us know what you thought of this season. Good, bad, indifferent? Shoot us a message at the penalty box. That is hnrpod@gmail.com. H, the letter N, R, pod@gmail.com. All right, boys. So we've got 3 sports to cover today. Sending this season 1 off with a bang. Who's leading us off?
I think it's me. Do we have? Is it 3 ball sports? Do we all have 3 ball sports right now?
Ball is in the name of all 3. Yeah.
It is the battle of the balls.
Yeah.
It's
Triple
called
balls.
an episode name right there. Battle of the Balls.
Battle of the balls.
Back in 1944, I was in the battle of the balls.
No, but let me lead you guys off. I got something special for you guys today. I know we saved it for the season finale, but I got a real special one for you. You're gonna be like, what in the world are we even talking about? So I was on a nice little getaway trip with my wife, like a nice little kid-free weekend for the first time in a little while. And like parents of any twin toddlers might understand, what do you do when you're a free weekend away with the kids?
Sleep?
You check into a hotel and you find yourself laying on the bed at 7:30 p.m. watching ESPN The Ocho. Because your body clock clearly still has no idea.
Each of you in 3 layers of clothing. No one is even remotely touching each other.
Just you stay on your side of the bed, I'll stay on my side of the bed. We'll be passed out in the next 20 minutes. It's gonna be great.
Awesome. Happy.
So I found myself in this same scenario watching a wonderful sport, an actual wonderful sport, not what you guys think I'm saying, called Omega Ball. And it
sounds
might
like the
be
future.
I'm telling you, it might be the most chaotic but amazing sport I've ever seen. Or I was just high or something like that watching it and just imagined it all up.
Hey now. We are a straight edge podcast.
I was high on life. Okay, there we go.
Did you say high on life?
I like that one.
That's what I heard.
So at first glance, this sport does sound made up. I think it's something like what I would imagine something like Optimus Prime is like playing with the Autobots before they save the world. Let's go play Omega Ball. But I can assure you it's very real. It's basically soccer, but it's like if someone decided to say, what if we made it way more stressful, way more confusing, and threw a third team in there just to ruin everybody's fun. So it is a 3-team sport. Yes, yeah, I saw that.
Like 1v1v1.
It 5v5v5 actually. It is a 5-on-5-on-5 sport.
Okay. I meant like one team versus one team versus one team.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
3
All right.
teams,
Got it.
3 teams. It's on a circular field, and around that circle you'll have 3 goals placed in a triangular position. And each team, of course, defending 1 goal and attacking the other 2. So it's soccer with 3 goals and 3 teams. It's crazy, right? But it gets kind of interesting because each team, has to do different types of strategy because it is similar to soccer, but instead of am I trying to score the most points? You're actually trying to not let up the most goals. So the way Omega Ball is scored is it basically is like whoever concedes the fewest amount of goals is the one who wins. And you'll see that as the game is going along, you might see two teams start to gang up on one team in particular.
That has
just
the least
because
amount of points or something.
Exactly. Like, so if it's us three and me and John realize Mike's team only let up 2 goals and we let up 5, we might look at each other and be like, hey, it's time. And you just see all 10 players attacking Mike's goal out of nowhere. Just because
that's kind of wild.
It basically creates this unwritten rule of like alliances without anyone actually ever saying it. And it's pretty cool because in the same moment that me and John teamed up to form that alliance, that secret alliance, like Jim and Dwight made in The Office, just like that, I could just turn my head and John just hit a cross over my head into my goal because he didn't tell me that our alliance was broken out of nowhere. It happens way more than you think. Teams are genuinely like not just playing about the physical part of the game, but a lot of the psychological part. They're constantly reading the game, trying to figure out where the ball's going, what the intentions of each team is trying to do. You have no idea who you can trust. Once you think you can trust them, it's like that's gone.
So it's like life.
Exactly. But oddly enough, if we want to talk about like where the origins came from, it was invented in Denmark in the late 1990s. So that was baffling to me that it was the 1990s. I thought this sport was made in like 2018. Like I genuinely was like, this has to be the newest sport of all time. 1990s in Denmark by a guy named Ole Lund or Lund. I don't know how to say his last name, but Lund. And his goal was to make soccer more engaging and eliminate boring, slow matches.
Wow.
So let's just throw in a third team and just make it absolute chaos.
Jeez.
But
why didn't he put a bow on that thing and deliver it to the American audience?
Honestly, that would have been huge in like the early 2000s.
What? More action in soccer and there's backstabbing? More, please.
Sounds American to me, baby. But honestly, that's the gist of Omega Ball. It's honestly a super, in my opinion, awesome sport to watch. I don't know if I would like playing it because I feel like 5 minutes in, my brain would just like completely shut down. But overall, that's basically Omega Ball.
How do they set up the alliances? Is it like is it people on the sidelines or is it like on the field? They'll just go and be like, okay, let's go. Like they'll have like a hand signal or something, and then they just. It's more
not even like that. It's just it's like implied. It's like unspoken. It's more just like you start to see how people's like demeanors and like decision making starts to happen, where you'll look over and be like, yo, I realize that Mike is starting to shift his entire team towards John.
Okay.
I should do the same and try just like gang up on John based on the fact that John's only let up 1 goal and we each have 4.
Is it always 3 teams, or do they have like a league with like 4 or 5, or like does it get crazy? Like,
I've only found that it's only 3 teams.
That'd be wild if they had like a different, like a cricket league, like the 20-day thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Imagine they just had like 4 teams, 5 teams, 6 teams, and just made the playing field bigger.
That would be actually pretty wild. That would be actually chaos. It'd be more chaos than we already see. But yeah, just 3 teams at the current moment.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Greatest thing I learned on that weekend getaway, Omega Ball, and I loved it. I watched it for like way too long, at least like 2 hours. What we got next? What's the next ball sport?
I'm doing roof ball. Good old Pennsylvania Northeast, born and bred roof ball.
Oh yeah, selling it.
So it kind of got big for anyone that knows Barstool Sports. It did get big with Big Cat and like they found it and started promoting it, and that's what kind of pushed it in like the later 2010s. But it's been around since the early 2000s, and I kind of forgot about Barstool, and it came up randomly in my YouTube algorithm, which is completely effed because we started doing all these sports, and now I get the most random stuff pop up. So I see these dudes yelling and drinking and throwing footballs at their vent on their roof. And they have the Roofball Federation of America. And I'm like, what the hell is this? They're underneath a tent and judging and stuff. And they have cameras and like, it's ridiculous. So I looked into it. It's pretty simple and you could play it anywhere, but it was insane. I just completely did not even realize this existed. So you pretty much designate a spot in your driveway. They tend to use, like if it's a concrete driveway, like one square, and you can't leave that square. So you can't cross a line either in the center of the driveway or in front of you. So you're kind of like in a box, essentially. Just almost like cornhole or something. You can't put your foot when you're with holding the ball. And you throw the ball, it's usually a football, onto the roof. And it bounces back and you got to catch it. And if you do that, that is 1 point.
All while staying within your square.
Yeah, like you can throw it and then roll forward or something or fall forward. But like no, when it falls off the roof, you can leave the square. It's only you only stay in the square when you throw it because you're gonna have to be able to get up to the house and catch it.
Okay.
They're like jumping in shrubs and like running up. People have like kiddie pools. They're trying to walk around like it's like a regular house. Now the goal is to hit. If you hit the pole, they call it like a ping, and the pole is usually just a designated pole on the roof. So they're like referring.
It seems
literally
terrible.
a vent. It's like a vent, either like for your HVAC or or like the bathroom vent or something. It could be a chimney. You could put something up there. It doesn't matter. It just has to be some sort of pole. If you hit it, it's 5 points. If you hit it and then you catch it, you get the 5 plus the 1, so that's 6.
Okay.
If you get in a round, you throw the ball and have to hit the roof, and it rolls behind the pole and then rolls down to you. So you kind of have to throw it a little bit to the left, a little spin. It kind of rolls around and then comes down.
That
would be 10 points, and then if you catch it, it's 11.
I was about to say, that sounds harder than the normal way, so I'm glad it's more points.
Yeah, it's more points. Now, if you throw it over the house and it bounces up and goes over, it's -5. So you can lose points if you throw over the house.
Okay, I like that.
Then they have a little pole hit, where in some houses, if you have 2 poles, you can designate the little pole, which is the smaller one, and that's a multiplier. So you can go and hit, just hit the small one, and then that'll be 5 points. But if you don't catch it and it falls to the ground, it's no points. If you don't have a little pole, you just don't play with the multiplier. You don't have to do that. It's like designated before you start. Then if you do have one, the main goal is called the 15, where you want to throw it. It goes around the big pole, hops over and hits the little pole, and then you catch it. And that's 15 points.
Has anyone ever pulled that off?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds impossible.
Yeah, it started by this dude in Pennsylvania, like northeast area, and early 2000s, and they just kind of chucking footballs up there, and now they have like a federation, and there's no like leagues per se, but they film. I think there's like a tournament every year on YouTube. It's like live streamed, and you can just watch these people. They have full on announcers and everything, and the Barstool stuff really made it jump up pretty big. A lot of people heard about it, but it's pretty cool. It's probably one of the easiest sports that we could play together. Like we could do it right now.
So whose house are we going to ruin? Because I don't see a PVC, roof pipe.
Yeah, it'd have to be
handling the 3 guns that we're going to be bringing to this show.
It's funny because like sometimes you'll see some houses like it bounces off and the thing's shaking and vibrating, and it's like what happens if it's an older house and just I can see that vent just getting like the seal getting a little loose and then water and then you're done.
Call that the warranty void.
That's it. I just thought it was cool for last episode. It was kind of random, but I was like, it actually looks kind of fun.
I just got to say that this sport sounds like something we all have definitely played when we were kids. Like, just let me see if I can just throw this ball on the roof and try and catch it. Like, it's genuinely. And then somebody just said, I'm going to make it an actual sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, did you guys ever do like the, one friend in the front yard, you in the backyard or whatever, and you try to throw the ball over the house and catch it?
That's -5 points.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
I was the guy in the backyard, be like, yeah, I totally caught that, and the ball's like over the fence.
Close us out here for the sports segment, John. What do we got? What do you got?
Something
with the ball.
So I made a little bit of a mistake this week.
Oh, that's unusual.
I had
shocker.
Go fuck yourself. I had cycle ball as my sport.
Okay.
The video that was in our text, it said how to make a corner in cycle ball, and I'm old and dumb, so I read corner ball.
Okay.
Type it in, and I go, this doesn't look like people riding on bicycles.
Is cornerball a thing? Okay, sorry.
Just wait.
Okay.
So I look up cycle ball. And cycle ball is essentially soccer on fixed gear bicycles. So you pedal forward, the bike goes forward, you pedal backward, the bike is backward. It has some modified handles so that you can grab and twist, and you use the wheels to hit the ball in. Played on a smaller court, but for the most part, association football rules. So then I went, well, let's see what this corner ball thing is. And let me tell you, boys, I may have found a gem.
Okay.
I came across an apparently dying Amish sport.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And
so excited.
I think it's one that needs our help because this is a fun sounding sport. So, the game of cornerball, or in, what is it? Is it Pennsylvania Dutch or something like that? Ekbal. You get a 25 by 25 area, although none of the rules, other than kind of like the sizes, scoring, and stuff, is all settled by a gentlemanly handshake at the beginning.
All right.
So you have a 25 by 25 square. There is straw and hay put down in the playing area. And you have 2 teams. Each team, I believe it is 6-on-6, although again can be changed. Team A has a person on each corner of the square. And Team B has 2 people in the middle of the square. They have a ball that is made of leather, about the size of a baseball, but softer.
All right.
And the people on the outside of the square pass the ball around until they find the proper opportunity to drill the 2 guys in the middle with the ball.
Okay.
If you get hit with the ball, you are out and your reserve player comes in. So you go until there's no one left. If you throw the ball and you miss another player, you are out. Ooh. So then the throwing people swap out. Now, this is like, I guess it's got a dodgeball quality to it.
I was going to say, it's Amish dodgeball.
Amish dodgeball.
That's literally what I was going to say.
But, I mean, the cool thing is all you need is a ball to play it. Typically, it is played, this tickled me. It is played between the Amish and Old World Mennonites. Suffer some century-long blood feud. I don't know. Also would be played against married men and single young men. So
this sounds.
We need to resolve world conflicts like this going forward.
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
the Amish got something here.
And they're pacifists.
Yeah, they're doing
pacifists.
Great.
It's like
they're doing great.
I love it. There's handshake and a deciding of the rules. Like, whoever's team's eliminated first wins, or they go by points. And then each time you go through your your roster, that's the end of the game. And then that's an inning, and then you win restart.
You win like a day of Rumspringa or something.
Yeah. You get to
or
go
like
out.
6 hours. You got 6 hours. Here's a
Go
plane
and hang
ticket
out
to
with the
Vegas.
English for a little bit.
You get an hour for every point that you won.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was really cool because the a couple videos I watched, it was a sea of top hats and black coats. But there were like everything you would love about a modern sport. There was like concessions. They were making donuts and fries and things like that. Like the food was dope. People were way into it. People are getting drilled with a leather ball. One dude's like, my ear got hit so many times it collapsed. And it was just like
farmer's golf.
Collapse.
You know, it was just nice to see a cool, simple sport that, again, much like roof ball, anybody can essentially pick up and play in the backyard. Yeah. And I say we you know, if you're listening to this, start picking up some corner ball in your local neighborhoods, or get a work team together. Let's help our Amish friends out. All right, they've never caused us a problem. They make great furniture, donuts.
They can build a deck in like a day.
Not to mention, even like the weakest Amish beard is still 1,000 times better than anything I could possibly grow in my whole life. And you know what? I also give props to the appreciation of a good day of hard work and some fucking dope suspenders.
I gotta say, you guys were on to something earlier where it's like, imagine like world conflicts are just like, you know what, F this, corner ball now. Instead of like, you know, dropping bombs on people, it's just
It's like the beginning of what was the Brad Pitt movie where he played Achilles? Troy.
Troy, yeah.
Yeah, both countries lined up on either side. 6 guys trot out to the middle and start whipping a leather ball at each other, and then just walk home.
I'm gonna sound so stupid, but war does not make sense when you think about it. Like what? Like that's like the Olympics. Literally, just get the best of the best and just have them like battle it out in sports. And whoever wins had the better country.
You signed a paper at the end.
Yeah, like have all your before the Olympics. Like here's all the terms. Maybe move some borders around. Maybe do this. Maybe do that. Bam.
Yeah, but it's because people are going to throw a hissy bitch fit, and can I say that?
It was rigged. It was rigged. It was rigged.
Yeah, but FanDuel can't be a part of it. There can't be betting lines. You can't have that at all. That has to be turned off, because if it is, I understand.
Wait. No, but just imagine that, like, you know, it actually is rigged. And like now we're just all speaking like German because of the fact that like somebody just rigged everything.
All right.
I think that is enough of a tangent for me to ask. What are you guys drinking? Because it's got to be something strong.
I got some tequila for the final episode.
Straight up
in my fancy cup. No, I have it with a little bit of what is this? A Spindrift.
Ooh, great combo.
A lemon Spindrift.
Love it. Not a sponsor. Nice. But can be if they want.
Yeah.
I also am going tequila. There's not much left in here. I've been trying really hard to save it for this. There was no ice in it. It was just tequila and club, no ice.
Wow.
It was a rough day, boys.
Wow.
But
in the office on a Monday, that's terrible.
The start of a week.
I haven't been in the office on a Monday in at least like 6 years. So
Jesus.
Cheers.
I made myself a Japanese highball.
Ooh.
It's a little low at the moment, but you know, I figured it's the battle of the balls. I might as well bring a highball to the table.
Battle of the ball.
It's time.
Yeah, we gotta look back on this season real quick.
We do, yeah.
And I think it's a perfect opportunity for each of us to highlight our favorite sport of the season, be it the one that shocked you most, the one you learned the most about, or just championed. And I think we need an opportunity to go through and maybe re-rank a sport that
I like that
either grew or did not grow on us. Soured as the weeks went on.
What makes you think that I want to change any of my votes?
I said opportunity.
Yeah,
I said opportunity.
We don't have to.
Okay.
I'm not going to whip a leather ball at you like the Amish.
I concede.
Although if you look back and I have a beard and a top hat, be scared.
So who's going first? I'll go first.
Thanks for asking, though.
Yeah, thanks for giving me the opportunity.
I was trying to be nice and be like, nah, I'm just going to take it.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Beyonce was the best sport of all time.
That was still wild. I remember watching that live. It was just like, wait, what?
Were you 4?
Okay, I was 14.
Ageism.
Thank you very much.
Ageism, old man.
Yeah, right. I never talk about your age, and you always talk about
Never.
mine. That's crazy.
Never.
You're like, he probably doesn't even know who Taylor Swift is.
T Sizzle.
Tay.
Oh. So my favorite episode and sport that we've done this year, it's got to be darts.
Episode 2. Wow. Nothing was able to come close to the second one.
We started high and we just stayed there, baby. I will say it was darts. I mean, I still go to sleep sometimes and going, I can't spike. I can't spike.
Did you guys get the clip I sent you on Instagram the other day?
Probably did.
I unfortunately gave up Instagram for Lent. So
Okay.
All right,
Thanks
go.
for
Have it
being
on my
better
phone.
than us.
Way to go.
But
You wanna explain it to me?
It's the no, I'm just gonna give you the highlight so that you can watch it later. But it's a ridiculous mic up situation. They catch a guy right before he's about to win, and he's just stream of conscious, and it's awesome.
all right, now I can't wait to watch it now.
You'll be muttering it to your sleep after I can't speak.
I got spike. All right, who's up?
I can go. Oh wait,
Please.
you wanna we name all of our
Oh.
favorites and then we do it, or do
Yeah.
you wanna? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a numbers guy, so our best performing episode was curling. So I'm picking curling. Curling was awesome. I really like
Okay.
curling, so I'm gonna go with that. That was episode 10.
That
the
was
Olympics episode.
our highest rated episode in terms of like what we rated the sport. Just throwing it out there.
Correct. Yep. Highest rated and the most viewed. So I'm
The
gonna pick
people
that.
agree. What do you got,
You know,
John?
Not to go back to the well, but I too am selecting darts.
Wow.
The
You just do everything he does, huh?
I can't spike.
You know what it was? It was, I guess, once I got darts in my algorithms, and just the constant, like, the awesome crowds, the entrance music for people coming out. There was just like, every time I would see a dart video, my day would get just this much better. And it just, like, I have people playing croquet popping up. I got badminton. I got rugby and
Santa
rugby the
Claus.
sequel. Yeah, Santa Claus. But you know, sandwiched in between my lumberjack samurai shorts are darts, and that's a sandwich I want to eat.
I gotta say that is darts, and the guy with the titanium walkout song
Yes.
legitimately
Crazy.
plays my head all the
Absolutely
time.
crazy.
Absolutely electric.
All right, how are we doing this now? Who do you want to go
All
with? Are we gonna choose
I'll
to?
start.
All right. You don't have to. You don't have to do it
Well,
if you want.
I will say I do want to change one sport rating, and as time went on, I'm upset with myself for not having this particular rating actually lower than what I did put it as.
Okay, which one?
I think everyone knows. I think you guys definitely know. I rated this sport as a 4.6. It needs to be a 1.1. I'm talking bocce.
Whoa.
Bringing
Bocce.
it down.
Bocce needs to go down to a 1.1. And I'm going to tell you straight up, I just cannot support the white man to continuously stealing from the black man.
Oh my God.
I stand firm. Dr. Umar would be proud of me.
Yeah, that's right. For not researching and just believing Wikipedia.
Now, do I have to change mine for that sport too?
No.
Are you gonna force us to change it?
No, that was
Are you
a
friends with us
shock.
if I leave my 8.4? Is that fine?
Yeah, no, yeah, you can leave it. It's fine. It's fine.
I need to revisit something that was very recent. Highlight.
Oh,
I gave it a 0.001.
how many more decimal spaces are we sliding
No,
over?
that was a little bit harsh.
Okay.
And I realized I forgot to put an extra 0. So it's now 0.0001. Trash.
Oh,
Everything else I'll stick with.
oh, that's, you know what? That's fair though. That is fair.
That was a good one.
I'm gonna take Bocce up to a 19.7
It just balance it out.
because we all know the
This is the
sport
white man.
came from the right place. No.
This is the last episode of Hit and Run ever.
Because Tyler is going to both hit and run over me. No, actually, I am going to take curling
Ooh.
Ooh.
up to an 8.4.
Ooh.
You know what? It was the fact that we were talking about it
Curling,
around.
you gave it a 9, though.
Do you mean you changed croquet? Did you mean
You changed croquet. Croquet was...
Yeah, you gave curling a
Shit.
9.
Yeah, curling you
on.
gave a 9.
Well, it's still going to get the hail bump, so we're going to give it a 9.4. Because I enjoyed watching it.
Yep. So did everyone else?
Knowing that, ramping up to it, knowing we were going to talk about it, and then it still being in the, you know, in the Olympic season when we were coming off of talking about it. And there was a little bit of controversy this year. There was some extra tapping of the stones. It was like,
He left
know
his
what?
finger on too long. You left it on too long.
like, you get petty, you motherfucker. It was, I don't know. And you know what, too? I was, I had some work-related travel, wasn't home, brought me some comfort and some joy as I'm texting curling bullshit with my boys, and I don't know. I liked it. Not to get all mildly mushy there after dropping that bomb.
Okay.
I like it. I like it. That bumps our highest rated sport up even higher.
9.1.
And it puts
Well, we had
and
to
also,
take it off that rookie score of a 9.0.
True. That's crazy.
That is true. You still have one other rookie score.
Vertical soccer.
Vertical soccer.
I honestly thought that we were all just going to drop that to 0, but
I thought about it. I thought long and hard about it.
I mean, honestly, the reason I'm leaving it there is because Mike did work. He made that an entertaining episode. So I commend you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I don't give you anything.
Before the final quote, you're going to do a jump shot for the last time for season 1.
Yeah.
I think if you miss it, there's no season 2.
What?
I think it comes down to this. If you get it, Hit and Run continues. What do you
Do
say?
you understand how much
bad
pressure
do you
you guys
want
put
it?
on me?
How bad do you want it?
The best jumper. Look at him just staring at it.
Every time he looks back, it gets further and further away.
You know what?
Do we give him
Scare
like 2
my-
practice shots?
Nope.
One practice shot.
Scare money don't make no money. I can make it on the first one.
Oh,
Here you go.
Gentlemen,
your ass better stand up too.
Yeah, you better stand up.
it's been an absolute pleasure.
Oh no, it's a captain going down with the ship. Oh no.
Season 2.
I've
Season
seen
2
this
will
movie,
be here.
Ty. I've seen this movie.
I will
Gentlemen,
knock
it's been a
down this
pleasure.
jumper. I will knock down this jump shot. I promise you. And listeners, screw you, but keep listening, please.
Oh, he stood up.
Oh no.
I knew it was gonna happen. It's okay.
Okay.
It's
I'll take that practice shot. I'll
Oh,
take
okay.
the practice shot.
Okay. Go again.
Oh.
There you go.
Now, if you would have just taken that off the rip, Oh, and for the non-watching audience, yes, he made the second one. Like, swish.
I couldn't let the boys down. I need to take the practice shot.
Too much pressure.
God, my heart is just like, gah, 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 gah.
Nah, it's been a great season, boys. We're gonna have another season 2 coming. It's we got more coming for you people. Don't worry. Just hang in there. Screw you, but keep listening. You guys have anything you want to say before you sign out?
It's been an honor serving with you boys.
Oh no, Mike's going down now too. I think this is probably the most consistent thing I've ever published publicly. Because I've played music my whole life, and recordings usually did not make it to the light of day. So very happy that I got to do something with 2 of my best buds. So
love it.
Tell your mom that she didn't pay me this week, so I can't be your best bud anymore.
I told her to put the money in the account. She said, "Don't worry, I'm getting my check on Friday. I'll have it in by Monday." Oh, this is going to be an awkward weekend. It's Easter weekend, and it's going to be real awkward. Yeah, Mom, I know great. Jesus came back, but you did not pay Tyler.
I do it for free, John. I do it for free. I'm not doing this podcast for free, so there's no season 2 unless you guys start paying me. Just throwing it out there.
Price of the brick went up.
Price of the brick is going up. Love you all. Love Hit and Run fans. We'll be back soon. Don't you worry about it. Quote of the day, sign out. Hold on to this bad boy. Show me someone without an ego, and I'll show you a loser. Betty White. Peace.
Thank you for listening to the Hit and Run podcast. Don't forget to share the podcast with your friends and family. Follow us on all of the typical social media platforms at HNR Pod. Also, if you want to tell us what we royally screwed up in this episode, or if you just want to say hi, email us at hnrpod@gmail.com and put us in the penalty box. That is hnrpod@gmail.com. Thanks again, and as always, screw you, but keep listening.